Hey everybody, it's Tuesday again, and that means it's time for another fight of the week. This week I actually have 7 fights I'm going to cover, so I'm going to make this as short and sweet as possible. But if you guys have a lot of time to set aside, definitely check out all of them because they're really worth your time. Kicking things off, we have My Hero from Cinematic Fight Studio. Now, we know Cinematic Fight Studio for their practice fights and then branching out into skit-style action sequences, and that's exactly what you'll get from this. My Hero isn't going to be something mind-blowing, but it's really good, and I can tell that the guys are trying something new, finding their rhythm, finding what works for them, and I think once they hit that stride, they're going to be a force to reckon with. So be sure to check it out. Let them know what you guys think about it, what you anticipate from the team, and I'm sure they will appreciate the support and feedback. Moving forward, we actually had a fight that I missed last week called Missing Student by Dardex Productions. Now, Darren was actually behind the camera on this one, so you won't see him in front in action, but it's still a really good short fight sequence. I like the whole dynamic and how the story plays out, but it's a good comedy skit. If you guys want something interesting, I think you guys will get it. I don't believe any of the other ones had as much comedy to it as this one did, but it's still a solid fight, and you guys will definitely enjoy it for what it's worth. All right, moving forward, we also had Nick Benson versus Guida Silva. It is an insane fight. I cannot tell you the intensity of this fight is just crazy. And the camera work by Manny, it's just fantastic. I love it. The music, everything just works so well. I just don't even know what I can say about this. This is one you absolutely have to watch. It's fantastic, and I know you guys love Manny's work, and this is no different. Even though it's a short practice fight, it's fantastic, and you guys will get a great kick out of it. Also, though, we've seen a new short from Brian Sloyer called The Keeper. Now, this one was actually really interesting because it told an entire story. It felt like it could have been drawn out a little bit more, and I know that some people aren't going to like that because it's pushing the 9-minute mark, 10-minute mark, but I felt like they could have built that relationship a little bit more to give it that impact. But the fight is insane, and the ending, the conclusion to everything is really interesting, and it's awesome to see Brian working with some of the technology. So I say that he does. I don't want to give too much away, but it's cool to see him branching out. I know a lot of people pour their heart into this, and it's really interesting. I got a great kick out of it, and I think you guys will enjoy it as well. So be sure to check out The Keeper from Brian Sloyer. All right. Couple weeks ago, I told you guys about Martial Club's trailer for the short film they were doing called The Greatest Adversary. It is out now, and it is exactly what you think it's going to be. It's awesome. It's old school at its peak, and it is fantastic. I loved every second of it. Even though it felt like an homage to old films, it's still really fun to watch, and you know what's going to happen. You know how it's going to work out and pay off, but it doesn't matter. It's still Andy Lee. He's beating people down, and it's just awesome. If you guys love old school action, this is definitely the short that you want to watch. All right, moving forward, if you guys want something a little bit longer, I've got something for you guys too. Clandestine episode 1 is finally out. 1,000 Pounds production company, or action company, sorry. 1,000 Pounds, they finally came out with their first episode, and it was definitely worth the wait. It's crazy how much content they put into this short here, and I know that it took them a lot of time to get this going. The Kickstarter was a couple years ago, but I feel like that you can tell the care and dedication went into this project, and hopefully episode 2 will be coming along here shortly. But if you guys want, if you invested in Clandestine, be sure to check it out and see how it worked and see how it paid off, how the whole clans and stories, how everything worked into one another. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. And lastly, we have Mr. by the Young Masters. Now, this is an homage to The Man from Nowhere, which is one of my favorite films. I still go back to the movie time and time again, and the Young Masters are fantastic. They're awesome, and it's been a really long time since we've seen them in a short. Now, they're usually known for their comedy style. This one, it took things very seriously, but it paid off really well. I really liked the fact that they changed things up, mixed things up a little bit, and gave us some quality action. If you guys have been missing the Young Masters, definitely check this one out because it's awesome. It's personally my favorite fight this week. I'm going to call it my fight of the week, and that's what I really want to get you guys engaged in. Out of these 7 videos, which one do you think deserves the title of the fight of the week? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't ramble too long, and you guys have plenty of stuff to watch, so just sink your teeth into it. Let me know which one you guys think was the best, and I'll see you guys next week. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is K Miller, and that was the fight of the week.